Look at that. So funny. Okay, stop. What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. You guys knew this video was coming, right? Well, it's the highly requested Valentine's Day pranks video. Lately, I've gotten a lot of requests from you guys telling me that you guys want to see some Valentine's Day pranks. And guess what, guys? I'm not gonna let you guys down, because in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 5 super mean yet super funny pranks that you guys can pull off on your loved ones February 14th. That's right, Valentine's Day. You will only need Valentine's related items such as these flowers, which you guys can easily get at your local dollar store, Walmart, or even Amazon. I will warn you though, pranksters, be careful, because not anybody can take a joke. So prank at your own risk. I don't want your boyfriends or girlfriends breaking up with you guys. Alright, before we get started, let's make sure you pranksters are subscribed to this channel with the bell notifications turned on. Hit that thumbs up button and check it out. Alright, pranksters, here's what you're gonna need for our first prank that we're gonna set up. Some smoke balls, which you can easily get at party supply stores. You're gonna need a little candle like this one, and as you guys can see right here, a little cup. Basically what we're gonna do is, we're gonna make your victims think that they're lighting up a candle, but in reality, it's gonna be a smoke ball, or smoke bomb as some people call them. Now this candle that I'm holding right here, it's kinda big, so I'm gonna cut it in half. This candle I actually used in my last video, where I try to put out the little flame with the fidget spinner. Not sure if you guys caught that, but it was a really fun video. And yeah, it's falling apart, but that's okay. We just need the top. The little wick we're gonna cut off, and we're gonna pull out because we will not be needing it. So I'm just easily gonna pull out the wick like this, and now we have our opening, which is where the little fuse on the smoke bomb is gonna go through. So all we gotta do is stick it through, and it's gonna come out through the other side just like this. And that's it, guys. This is a great way to pass off a smoke ball as a candle. All we do now is put it in a little cup like this one. And that's it, guys. That's the prank. They'll never know what hit them until they have lit this candle, and by then it'll be too late. So I'm going to show you a little demo using SB. So if you guys are planning a romantic dinner with your significant other, you guys can take this candle, tell them to light it, and when they do so, of course, the results are gonna be super funny. And like I said, I'm gonna use SB as my example.
Let's test out this candle. Oh snap!
That's what's gonna happen immediately. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they won't know what to do, guys. It'll startle them and scare them big time. What I have right here, guys, is a can of peanuts. I've used this can before. It's actually booby trapped. Inside there are 3 little snakes that pop out. This is a great gag for April Fools. Well, anyway, guys, we're gonna be using the same method for our next prank. So basically it's gonna look a little something like this. See, these are the little snakes we're gonna be using. They have a long spring inside and they're covered in plastic, which is color coded. So we got orange, green, and pink. We're only gonna need 2 though. For this prank, we're also gonna need 2 styrofoam cups like these, and a container like this one right here. This is a little tub. It's got little hearts on it. It's perfect for Valentine's Day if you're trying to give something to somebody, like a friend or a girl you like, a boy you like. Well, this is what we're gonna be using. First, we're gonna start preparing the cups. So we're gonna be cutting these cups in half. They need to be able to fit the little tub that I just showed you. So begin to cut these cups in half. That works for me. And here are my little 2 cups that I just shortened. Okay, next we're gonna take the little container, we're gonna open it, and inside we're gonna stick these cups. So you guys can either have them on the center or on the sides. I prefer on the sides. So I'm gonna take a little bit of hot glue and start gluing these cups inside. Alright, we're gonna let these dry just for a little bit. Now that they're dry, I'm gonna put some candy inside. These are little hearts. You guys are more than familiar with these candies, right? These have like little messages on them, like kiss me. Well, we're gonna dump some in there. just to throw them off. That way they think that they're getting candy, which they are, but first they're gonna be falling for this prank. Now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 2 of the snakes and we're gonna put them in each cup. Now, you might need an accomplice for this because it can get tricky if you do this alone. I'm gonna attempt to do it alone. So basically what you guys are gonna do is push down the snake all the way inside the cup, and you're gonna do the same to the other snake. So if you have large hands, they're gonna come in handy for this prank. If you have little hands, you might need a friend to help you out. All right, that works for me. Next, I'm gonna take some candy, put it on top of the snake, and then on top of the other one. And here's the tricky, complicated part, guys. We gotta put the lid on, so you guys have to be super fast and super careful because you don't want the snakes to pop out. Do it with caution so your prank doesn't go off on you. All right, perfect. That's it, pranksters. The prank is set. You give this to your girlfriend, your boyfriend, somebody you like. When they open this, yep, they're gonna fall for this awesome, mean prank. So, since I don't have any girls around right now, unfortunately, I'm gonna be using SB as my guinea pig to demo this prank for you guys. So you can even hear the candy in there. So there's no reason for them to suspect that this container is booby trapped. Hey SB, come here.
What's up?
Weren't you looking for ideas for your girl for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
This is what I'm giving to my girl. Check it out. Maybe you could give this to your girl as well.
Whoa! And this is what you're gonna give to your girl?
Yep.
Damn.
Hey, no. So yeah, guys, it's a great way to startle and scare your girlfriend or boyfriend. Right here, I have a really awesome Valentine's Day card. What I like about this card though is that it's wrapped in plastic so the inside doesn't get damaged. Well, guess what, guys? We're gonna be setting up a prank with one of these. And for that, you're gonna need some liquid ass. I just love using this stuff on pranks. We're also gonna need a yellow envelope like this one. This one on the inside has bubble wrap, so that is perfect to conceal the liquid ass smell. First thing we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna take the card and spray it with some liquid ass inside. Don't worry, it's not gonna damage the card. It's already wrapped in plastic. So you can still reuse this, but you're gonna have to remove the plastic once you're done with this prank. So just squirt a few sprays on there, that will do. And then we're gonna put it inside the envelope. Do it fast because this is so smelly. You don't want to go through this for too long. And then again, we're gonna spray the inside of this envelope. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna have to change my gloves right now. Okay, so we're gonna close it up with the adhesive, and that should seal in that horrible smell. So you're right, your victim's name on it so they know it's for them. And when they open it, they'll be in for a stinky surprise. So for example, they'll see their name on it with love, and it's Valentine's Day, so of course they're gonna be super excited to open this. So I can see them already opening up this envelope. As soon as they rip it up, as soon as the inside is exposed, that's when that horrible smell is gonna be coming out. And when they pull out the card, that smell is just gonna get stronger and stronger. And they won't even wanna open the card because of course there's more smell in there. So, it's a nasty prank you guys can pull off. Of course, once you're done, like I said, cut off the plastic and give it to them. It's not gonna smell because of course that liquid ass cannot penetrate the plastic. Just cut the plastic. And the card will be just fine. Look at that. It doesn't smell. This next prank is for those of you that love giving out flowers to your significant other on Valentine's Day. Yeah, these are very common to give out. I don't really buy the real ones because they go bad after a few days. I always go for the plastic ones. And these are perfect for our next prank. Because for our next prank, we're gonna make these water squirt. That's right, guys. We're gonna booby trap them so they squirt water at your girlfriend or boyfriend. And this is what you're gonna need. So I went online and I bought this little gag toy. It's a squirting rose. Well, right here I have some roses, which I bought at the dollar store Now this little gag toy I bought for $2. So for this prank, all I spent was $3, guys. That is very cheap, very economical for you pranksters out there. So let's take a look at this little prank toy. So basically it's got a rose, and on the rose, it's got a little hose. It's clear, it's quite long, and there's also a little water pump. Of course, this is what we're gonna use to squirt the water at whoever we want. We're gonna connect this to the little hose, which leads to the rose. So luckily for me, I went to the dollar store and the rose matched the roses they were selling there. So your victim is not really gonna suspect anything until they have a wet face. So we're gonna open up this bouquet of roses. So we're gonna undo it so we have access to the bottom. Right now we are able to open up the little plastic wrap. Here I have a cup full of water. All I gotta do is dip the tip in, then extract some of that water. Let that pump fill up. Now we're gonna attach it to the hose that is attached to the flower. And look guys, there's a little squirter right there. That's where the water's gonna squirt out from. If I press on this little bulb, this little pump, this is what's gonna happen. See? I'm gonna put it inside with the other flowers so it blends in, and then I'm gonna show you the full demonstration. I'm gonna run it through the top and down to the bottom so it's concealed. Alright, so now I have access to it. When I give this to my victim, I'll be holding it in my hand, and so they will not be able to see the little pump, and I can easily squirt it once they get close to it. And I'm gonna put everything back where it goes. With the ribbon, I'm gonna tie the plastic wrap. And look how beautiful these roses look, guys. See, this is the booby trap one right here, but it blends in with the other roses. And now the prank is set, guys. All you guys gotta do is give it to your significant other, have them smell them first, and when they go in to try to smell them, that's when you press on the bulb and pump out all that water that will squirt their face. You guys can fill up the pump with any liquid that you want. It doesn't have to be water. So anyway, guys, this is what's gonna happen. Look what I have here, guys. A teddy bear. For this last prank, we're gonna need one of these, and I gotta say it again, this prank is gonna be extreme. The reason why it's gonna be extreme and messy is because we'll be using some silly string, or party string as the label here says. So we're gonna booby trap this teddy bear so that when you give it to your boyfriend or girlfriend, they set off this can of silly string, and when that happens, they'll be in for a surprise. And you guys know my mechanism that I use to set off these silly string cans, right? Well, if you don't, I'm gonna show you how it's done. First thing we're gonna do though is we're gonna prepare this bear. For that, we're gonna need a sharp blade, so be careful if you're using one of these. And yes, guys, we're gonna go to his bottom and make a cut, because that's where we're gonna push this can of silly string through. So I'm gonna go along the seams, so it's easier that way. That's gotta hurt. If you're a big teddy bear fan, guys, please don't hate me. This is for prank purposes, so please don't get upset. So we're gonna open up the teddy's butt and we're gonna take out the cotton. Yeah, I know it sounds funny, but I wouldn't want to be this teddy bear right now. We're gonna remove just enough cotton so that we have enough room for a can of silly string. Teddy bear, please don't be mad at me. Please don't. Are you mad at me? Now we're gonna take the can, pop it open, and if you guys look at the nozzle, it's very common. It's a very basic nozzle. So we're gonna have to push this can inside the teddy bear, and the nozzle's opening has to align with the teddy bear's mouth or nose, because we are gonna cut it open as well. So again, we're gonna need a blade for that. So let's cut it open. Let's give him an actual mouth. So I just took out the can of silly string and I wasn't too happy with it. It was kind of short. So I upgraded to a larger can. This one's a bit taller. Still the same thing, so I'm gonna be going with this can. Alright, so the setup for this is very simple, and you guys that have been watching me for a while know how to set this up. You're gonna take a push pin, you're gonna jam it inside the nozzle. So push it through. Make sure it's super tight in there. And now when you press on it, nothing happens. Well, that's because the push pin is blocking the nozzle. So that's how we want it. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take some tape, put it over the nozzle, make sure on one side it sticks, and then before you stick the other side to the can, just make sure to press down on the nozzle as much as you can. Now you can attach it onto the can. Okay, so our can is almost ready. I want to show you something about this teddy bear. Since the mouth is gonna be opened, it might give away the prank. So, what I like about this teddy bear is that on its hands, he's holding a little heart that says love. Well, I'm sorry little teddy bear, but I'm gonna have to take that from you. So I'm gonna cut that off. Oh, it's attached to his belly too. Maybe it is his real heart. And I'm just tearing it away. I'm a monster. Well, no, I'm not a monster. I'm a prankster. He's no longer holding this heart. This heart is gonna help us set off this prank. Okay, so now we're gonna put all the pieces together. Be careful when you do this though. Take the can of silly string and put it inside the teddy bear. Be super careful because the push pin is very sensitive, so if it gets caught on something, it's gonna pull out and your prank is ruined. You don't want that to happen, so be very careful when you do this. Careful. Alright guys, so basically what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take a safety pin like this one, we're gonna attach it to the push pin, and also we're gonna be attaching this heart to the safety pin. Basically the heart is gonna be like this. It's gonna be blocking the bear's mouth. So it might be kind of suspicious in a way, but then again, it's a heart and it's Valentine's Day. So your victim might think, so why is that heart covering the bear's mouth? And you tell your victim, whether it's a he or a she, you tell them, well, though this bear talks, all you gotta do is pull the heart out of his mouth. And when they pull it out, guys, well, they'll be pulling out the push pin and releasing the silly string all over them. It's gonna be super funny. Okay, so let's take the safety pin, attach it to the push pin, and then we're also gonna attach it to the heart. Alright, that is perfect, guys. Look at our booby-trapped teddy bear. Yeah, it looks like he's biting on that heart, right? It's probably because love bites or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that makes no sense. So yeah, it does look kind of weird, but you let him know, hey babe, if you pull on the heart, he will start talking and say some really funny things. So of course they're gonna be like, okay, well that makes sense. Why would a heart be there? So when they pull on this, boom, they're gonna get that silly string all over them. Let me give you a demo. This teddy bear is either gonna shoot a stream of silly string or it'll seem like he's barfing. It's gonna be a super awesome effect. So when I pull out the heart, this is what's gonna happen. Look at that. So funny. Okay, stop. So now it looks like he's barfing. Look at that. He's barfing. Yeah, guys, I know. Some of these pranks are very extreme. That's why at the start of this video I said, prank at your own risk. You guys don't want to be single on Valentine's Day, do you? Maybe some of you guys do. I don't know. But what I do know is that I will be choosing a winner for my PlayStation 4 giveaway. So don't miss out. Info on the link below. Check it out, guys. Also follow me on Instagram. I'm very lonely over there, guys. Check me out. Well, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by, showing some love to my videos, and the amazing support to me. I really appreciate it. I'll see you pranksters in my next video. Okay, so the syringe is right here, and I'm gonna push just barely, and it's gonna squirt. Oh, see that again. So tell them, hey, why don't you just give it a shake and try to guess what's inside? Of course, they're gonna pick it up, and this is what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna stick it in there, get some ketchup, like that, guys. And then I'm gonna fill in this bowl with ketchup. All right, well, here goes. Look at that. It keeps on going and going and going. It's definitely gonna ruin somebody's Christmas, right?